My gosh, Rebecca Romaine, as I live and breathe, there you be. Congratulations on this role as number one. What a great and iconic role this is.
Yes, indeed. It's a real honor. There's always a little pressure that comes along with playing a legacy role, one that was created 60 years ago by Majel Barrett Roddenberry. And we didn't have very much to go on. So yeah, it's been a real honor to flesh out the character and take some artistic liberties. And it's fantastic.
I find her very
world. I mean, it's a pinch me job.
I know I find her very funny and yet a very powerful woman.
Well, thank you.
There you go.
I'm glad that's conveyed.
Anson Mount, we were like in a film together years ago, Pool Hall Junkies.
Oh, were you in that?
I was an extra. I was a nobody, but yeah, Salt Lake is just fun to make movies in.
And I had a great time there.
Yeah, it's a great film. I mean, I like that film.
Except trying to get into the bars was tricky.
Well, they closed them at 3. I don't know why.
What do they call them? Drinking clubs or something? You have to be a member.
We have the weirdest liquor laws here in Utah.
Very strange.
Captain Christopher Pike, also an iconic character, and you've managed to give him a lot of depth that I don't think the actors that played him in the films got to do.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been able to capitalize on fleshing out a character that we really only had in our timeline. We only had first act Pike, the Pike, Jeffrey Hunter's Pike.
Yeah.
And we didn't have a lot to go on. So it gave me a lot of freedom to come in and flesh out the second act Pike. And I hope someday to get to the third act Pike.
Well, we will. I mean, the show is, it's huge everywhere. Do you guys go to the conventions and what's that like meeting the fans, Rebecca?
We do. The fans are really important to the whole world for us. Everyone that makes the show is a fan. Everyone behind the cameras, all of the actors, everyone who writes it. We're all Star Trek fans. And the fans, we really appreciate the feedback from all the fans. A lot of things that they give us feedback on get implemented within the episodes. I mean, we really listen. I don't think the Trek world would be the Trek world without the fans. They're a really important part of it.
Anson, how about you?
I like to say it's not just a fan community, it's a culture.
Yeah.
And you really have to respect that. But I like it because when the first time I went to a Trek convention, I was amazed that you get used to being an actor. Sometimes you walk into a room and people give you high status for no reason, and this was not the case. They would come right up to me, and the phrase that they kept saying was "Welcome to the family." Yeah. And I really appreciated the sentiment.
It goes beyond that. It goes with the other casts and everything, past and present, that you're all in this family, and God bless you for being there too. I mean, as a fan, I love this show. It's very much like the original Star Trek to me.
Thank you for saying that.
Thank you.
Rebecca, I'm going to give you the last word. What do you think audiences are going to take away from this new season?
Well, we took some big swings genre-wise, and I think people will be surprised. We really go for it. I mean, the writers really just kept thinking way outside the box this season, and it's almost like we got more with the success of the first season, and to the extent that it was embraced, the reaction was so good that I think the network really put a lot of faith into the writers to just go for it. So we went for it, and I hope that everyone loves it because we really had a fun time making it.
I'm glad. Thank you both so much. Anson, you're the only man in the world that I'm jealous of his hair. There you go. You guys have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Take care.